Today we are making paneer pockets. For that we don't need potatoes, we don't need to deep fry it, we don't need oven, we don't need cooking soda, no baking powder. With very less ingredients we can make healthy and easy snack paneer pockets. So let's see the ingredients. For the paneer pockets, ingredients which I have taken are 1 cup onion chopped, 1 cup cabbage also chopped, 1 cup capsicum also chopped, and 200 grams of paneer which will be powdered, and 1 cup of coriander leaves, and you can even use green peas, carrot if you want, and 50 grams of butter which is not melted, ginger garlic paste 2 teaspoons, 1 teaspoon each of Kashmiri red chili powder, coriander powder, and garam masala powder, and half teaspoon of turmeric powder, salt as per your taste, sugar, and 3 cups of all purpose flour or maida, and oil. Oil we have taken only 3 teaspoons. For the dough I have taken 3 cups of maida, all purpose flour, and butter. You can see I have not melted it, so it will bind properly. Salt also I have taken, which I will put in this dough now. After that we'll add sugar to the dough, and we'll knead it with some water. Water is needed only for the dough. Sugar is added to the dough to make it crunchier, because the pockets will be crunchier if you add sugar, so don't forget it. And you should not add the melted butter, it will not bind the dough. Water you can take till it binds nicely and make it into a dough. This is a very easy snack recipe, everyone should try in this lockdown. As you can see, it is made with ingredients which are easily available. Let's prepare the stuffing. Till that time we'll keep the dough covered for 15 minutes. You can see the dough is very soft. Let's heat the pan. In this pan we'll add 2 teaspoons of oil in it. Oil after the pan is hot. Then we'll put chopped onion 1 cup. 1 cup chopped onion. Then we'll stir fry it till it is brown. We'll put some salt to the onion, and then we'll keep it covered for around 5 to 6 minutes till it is soft enough. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to Cook with Appu. We have stir fried it for some time. Now we'll just cover it and keep it till it becomes soft. The best part of this recipe is that the butter is made at home. It is homemade. The recipe for the butter and paneer is given in the description and even in the comment box. So please check out that video and give a like and subscribe to Cook with Appu. Now we will add the ginger garlic paste and cook it by just stir frying it for some time. Now we'll add the chopped cabbage which was kept aside with the onion. After we add the cabbage, we'll add the capsicum also which was chopped. Remember to wash the vegetables and then chop it. We'll just stir fry the vegetables together. Cover and cook the vegetables for some time, for at least 1 or 2 minutes, and then give it a mix. After that we'll add the spices, chili powder, coriander powder, and garam masala powder 1 teaspoon each, and half teaspoon of turmeric powder, and then we'll add the paneer which was powdered. We have taken almost 200 grams. With this quantity, you can make almost 8 to 9 pockets. After the paneer, we have put coriander leaves, almost 1 cup, which was also washed and chopped. Remember to keep stirring it till it's cooked. We'll just cover and cook for at least 5 to 6 minutes. Then the stuffings will be soft enough. You can see after 5 to 6 minutes we'll just remove the lid and again give it a mix and keep it aside to let it cool. After it is cooled, let's prepare the pockets, because you remember we had kept the dough aside for 15 minutes. Design for the pockets are, you have to just roll it out. First take out a small ball of it and flatten it, then we'll just roll it out. So you can see we have just taken out some small balls of it, and now we'll just flatten it and apply some powdered dough on it. For example, the maida which we have taken, that I have applied on it on the both sides. We have rolled it out. Now we'll see that whether it is sticking or not. You can see now it's not sticking, so we'll just cut from middle. You remember we have taken a knife. You have to take a sharp enough knife. You have to just cut it from middle and you have to place it. One is kept horizontal and the other is kept vertical. You have to see this is the shape which we are using. You can even make it in samosa style, but we are making like this. We'll just place the stuffing in middle. You can use, as I told you, you are free to use any vegetables in this recipe as you want. You can make it in your style. We'll just cover it from all four sides. You don't need to apply any liquid dough. It's so easy. You all should try this. I'll make one more and show you how to make it. See, cut from middle. Just from middle we have to cut it into just two parts and place it, one vertical, one horizontal, and then in middle where both are joining we'll put 1 teaspoon almost of the stuffing. That also will not let it allow to go outside, and then we'll cover from all the four sides. And after this, if you want, you can bake it in oven, you can deep fry it, or you can even just make it on the pan, which we are doing. The pan one is more tastier and healthy. If you deep fry it, it becomes unhealthy, but it will be crunchy. You can see we have put 1 teaspoon of oil on this non-stick pan. If you want, I told you, you can deep fry it, but you can see with so less oil also we can make it. We'll just place it on the pan and cover it for at least 6 minutes and then flip it and then cook it for another 6 minutes. If it is not cooked, you can check it and again flip and keep flipping occasionally, because all sides of it should be cooked properly. You can see now we'll just flip it to the other side. You can see some spots are there, that shows that it's cooking well. So we'll just continue it cooking till that spots become brown enough, golden brown. Now you can see that spots have become brown, so it's cooked well. I'll show you on normal pan also. See, we made it in a normal pan also. You can make it in any pan, any vessel easily, and you can just serve it with ketchup, or and it tastes best when it is hot. So serve it hot. If you like the recipe, please like, share the recipe as much as possible, and subscribe to Cook with Appu.